Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 of my hunt through 3,000 old half pennies. Old halfpennies, there they are. This is what we've looked through so far, so still quite a few to go. I've got 3 of the old Whitman albums. This one, 1860 to 1901. This one is 1902 to 1935. And this one is 1937 to 1967. So I think what I'll do, I'll grab a handful, alright, search through them and then show you what I've found, because we'll never get through it otherwise. These are the oddities I found in the last hunt. We've got an Australian halfpenny there, an Italian 5 centimes, and this, a William III shilling. Now people are saying, pity it's not in better condition, but I assume if it was in better condition it wouldn't have found its way in a box of old halfpennies. But nice find, nevertheless. 1695 that's from, unbelievable. Irish 2p, another Irish halfpenny there, and a Calm Sea 1957. You'll have to watch the other videos if you don't know what I mean by that. So what we're looking for, we're looking for 2 1953s for the obverse and the reverse. Not too hard to find, 8.8 million. I'm surprised we haven't found one of those yet. Edward the 7th, we still need quite a few there, only got 3 so far. George the 5th, we need a 1916 and a 1926 there, and quite a lot of Victorians. So let's get on with it. Now let's grab a few first and we'll have a slow look through a handful. See what we've got. Right, 1940 there. 64, 1921, we've got that. So for George, what did I say, 1916 and 1926 we're looking for. There's a 1901 Victoria, but we've got a better condition one than that already. 63, 45, and there's a 1957, but it's a rough sea. Well, the sea there is very rough, so that's the common one. Calm Sea is the rarer one. Oh, 1926, that's the one we're looking for. 1926, so that's one of them anyway. Let's move you over here, see what the mintage figure is for that. 6,700,000. In it goes. That's another one. $19, and I've got 19. So just a 1916 now, that's all we need for George V. That's it. The ship on the coin is the Golden Hind, Francis Drake's ship. It was designed by Humphrey Paget. You can see there the initials HP. Humphrey Paget. His full name was Thomas Humphrey Paget, but he didn't use the Thomas. There he is, there's a picture of him. We've really got to speed it up now, so I'm going to get a handful of coins. A couple of handfuls of coins. Put them down there and just see what's in there. First one's a Victoria, but I can't see the date on it, so we won't bother with that one. Next one, another Irish 2p from 1971. There's an Edward the 7th, and that's from 1908, but not in brilliant condition. I hope we find a better condition one with that, but let's put it in place. There we are, 16,620,000 on that one. And there is a 1912. We've got this, but this one's in much better condition than the one I've got in the book, so I'll swap it for that one. Okay, next lot. Let's see what we've got there. Just one find in that lot, and this is the Edward the 7th, and it's a 1905, and that's quite good condition for a 1905. So let's get that one in place. There we are, 10.1 million of that one. Nice. And the next one. Well, straight away I see a Victoria. And what we got there? 1876. That's 1876 with the H mint mark. I don't think they made any 1876s anywhere else. I think they're all made at Heaton that year. Yep, there we go. 1876 with the Heaton mint mark. And what have we got there? 6,809,000. I've got a 1925 George V, but I know we've got this, but we haven't got the obverse, and that's quite good condition, so I thought I'd use that as the obverse. I've only got one space for the obverse of George V, but there is two clearly different designs. This is the one I just showed you there. You see the neck comes way down there, past the writing, and they modified it after 1928, and it's much smaller, so I thought they would have two spaces for that. But that's another compartment filled. There we are. Just one more find in that batch, Edward VII, and this time it's 1903, so that's one more to add. There we are, 11,450,000. And the next one. Alright, let's carry on. Now, I can see something there, look. What is this? It's Spanish. 250 pesetas, is that 250? No, that'd be 2.5 pesetas. There we go, Franco, 1953. Now, something I've learned about Spanish coins since I've been doing coin tubing is that's not the date of the coin, that's the that's the date of the portrait. The date of the coin should be in a little star somewhere. What's that? There we go. It can't be 19, it must be 61, so it must be 1961. There we go, if I can hold it still enough. See that? 61, so it's 1961. What's the size of that compared? Well, it's exactly the same size, but about twice as, well, not twice as width, but quite a bit fatter. Alright, there we go. Let's carry on. There's a 1905, but we've already got a better condition one than that. Right, this is 4 batches later, and the only thing I've found is a 1916. Not in the best of condition, but it does complete the George V set, so let's get that in place. There we are, there's over 39 million of those, so I hope I'm going to find a better condition one than that. There is a nice condition, a 1918, a lot better than one we've got, so I'll swap that one over. So what I'm looking for now is the 1953 and the obverse for the 1953, so I need 2 of those. I can't believe I haven't come across that yet. I've probably missed it. I'll have to go back and search everything if I don't find them. We've got all George V's, we've got 1, 2, 3 Edward VII needed, and a good condition obverse if I can find one, and the rest are Victorias. Well, 2 more batches later, and I found 2 more 1916s worse than the one I put in there. This one's got a bit bent, and this is so worn. I think somebody said that 1916s were probably a bad press in the first place, very weak strike in the first place. That's why you don't find any good ones. Now I've got another Victoria, but I can't read the date on that. It's so difficult. Let me zoom in. Anyone see what that says? Could be a 6 on the end. Could be 1886, but no, I'm not sure enough to put that in. Okay, carrying on. Let's go through that lot. Only thing I got in the next batch was an 1896 Victoria, but we've already got that one. It looks like it's been painted. It's got red paint on it. Very strange. Right, we're getting somewhere now. I can actually see the bottom of the box. And that looks like a Victoria. Let's pick it out. Is it one we need? It's 1887. Do we need that one? 1887. I'm looking. Oh, we do. Let's come over here. 1887. 10,700,000. And there we go. Another one. The only other thing in that batch was this lovely 1923. Certainly much better condition than the one I've got. So I'll be swapping that. And the next one. Right, 2 in that batch. I've got another 1971 Irish 2p and this Victoria from, zoom in a bit. I think that's 1899. God, there's a massive fly in here now. Can you hear it? Oh, you bastard. Right. I think it's 1899. It's got to be. Or was it 1900? Oh no. Oh, I can hear that fly. I'm not sure. I'm going to say that's 1899. Oh, I don't like to do that though, just in case. No, I'm not going to put it in either. I'm not going to put it in either of those. So that's 3 Irish 2Ps now from 1971. And the next lot. Now, out of that batch, I've got this. Is it a very worn Victorian, you say? There's nothing on there whatsoever, but if you turn it over, it's a perfectly good George V. That's strange. Not even if it was being used to play shove halfpenny, where they were doing it that way up, surely there'd be some markings or something on there, but there's absolutely nothing. Anybody heard of a coin being made on just one side? Oh, that's a nice little oddity. We're never going to know what date it is though. Oh, there we are then, a coin that's probably just been struck on the one side. Didn't know that was possible. There it is. Another old one here, look, from 1384. Who would that be then? Richard I? Only joking. It's 1884 and it's an old Victoria. If I can clean that a bit, it's just like it's like dirt in there. Yeah. Not really. Still looks like, no, one more clean. Let's go the other way. Just looks like dirt. Oh, that's better. 1884. Nearly 7 million of that one. Okay, 2 batches later now, and this is an 1890. Not too bad condition. Young Head Victoria. Let's get that in position. There we are, just over 11.2 million. There we go. Alright, got a big lot this time. There we go. Right, got a few out of that batch, including this one. Looking at that, thinking that's got to be a 67. Turn it over, and it's a 53, but look, horrible bit of corrosion on there. Oh, that's a shame. Well, at least it's a 53, that's the first one. We need 2 of those. So what I'll do, I'll use this as the obverse and hopefully can find one for the reverse. Also out of that batch, I've got another 1971 Irish 2p, an 1896, but we've already got that, and this one, which is 1895, but it's in a terrible condition, but it's got to go in because we haven't got an 1895 yet. Not a bad find, that one. Only 3 million of those. It's one of the lesser minted versions. Okay, got an 1862 now. Young Head Victoria, that's another new one. Yeah, 1862, 61 million of those. Very high minted, that one. Okay, and the next batch. Now, I can see something very odd here. What is this? What is that? It's not even the same size, is it? Let's get one. It's much bigger. Well, a bit bigger. 2 francs. 1924. Commerce Industries. 1924. Well, that's very different. Let's put that one down there. Another oddment. Okay, 3 batches later, and I've got another one I haven't got. It's a bad condition, but it is a 1900. 1900 Victoria. So I'll put that one in place. 13.8 million of those. There's an Edward VII. It's 1902. We have got that one, but haven't got an obverse yet. So I'll put that one in there. That's that slot filled. We're getting there. Let me show you. There's light at the end of the tunnel now. Just those left. There's an 1870 something, but it's not clear enough to put anywhere. There's another bad condition Victoria. I think it's 1892, but it's just not clear enough. I'm not going to put that one in. Okay then, this is the last handful. Let's see what we've got. See if I can focus that. That's a 1902, we've already got that. Oh, there's a Victoria. Oh, is that 1899? It is. We do need an 1899, but I could do with one in a better condition than that. But I better put it in. There it goes. That's very loose in there, that one. I can't believe I only got 153, and that was nice condition but corroded. I will be going through all these to sort them into dates and bag them up, so if I do come across anything else I'll let you know in a future video. There's Victoria, 1891, but I think we've got that one. No, we haven't. Oh, hang on, let me move it over. Fuck, I sworn I put an 1891 in. 1891. 13.1 million. Nice, not a bad condition either. Another terrible bad condition, 1915. Has anybody got a decent 1915 halfpenny? Do they even exist? Same with 1916. Look at that, there's another one, terrible. Oh, another Irish 1971. Yep, 1971. I'll put that down there with the others. 55. Come on, 53. 14. We've got all these. Oh, terrible 1915. They're all like that. And that is it. Right. So that's the box empty. Loads in there and loads over there as well. I will go through them again to bag them up, so I'll let you know, as I said. Now let's see what we need then. Quite a few Victorias still. Still quite a lot of those to look for. We didn't find a 1904, a 1906 or a 1909 for Edward VII, but everything else apart from the 1953, which is unbelievable. I must have missed them. I'll let you know. Like I said, I'll let you know. Well, these are the oddities we found. Any more info on those? Especially this one. Commerce Industry 1924. 2 francs. So we got Australia, halfpenny, 5 centimes, that's Italian. William III shilling, that's unbelievable. 1971 2p's from Ireland, quite a few of those. An Irish old halfpenny. A 1957 Calm Seas, that's a good find, I like that. Don't find many of those, you'll have to look at my other videos if you don't know what I mean by that. Spanish coin there, a coin bizarre with the gnome in whatsoever on there, but not a bad portrait on the other side. George V. What else we got? That's it really, isn't it? Okay, well that's it. That's 3,000 halfpennies looked at, and still we want some Victorian ones. Yeah, if anybody's got a good condition 1915 halfpenny, please let me know. Do they even exist?